In a small village nestled deep within the African wilderness, there lived a wise but blind old man named Okoro. Despite his blindness, Okoro was known for his wisdom, and people from far and wide would seek his advice and blessings. However, he lived alone in a small hut, depending on the kindness of strangers for his daily needs. One fateful day, a wealthy woman named Oluchi passed by Okoro's hut. Oluchi was known for her beauty, but also for her cold heart and pride. As she walked past, Okoro called out to her, asking for a simple favor. "Please, kind woman," he said, "could you spare me a bit of food and help me fetch some water?" Oluchi, seeing the old blind man, scoffed. "Why should I, an important woman, waste my time on an old blind beggar like you? You should be grateful that I even acknowledge your existence." Okoro, hurt by her harsh words, responded softly, "Be careful of the words you speak and the actions you take, for they may come back to you in ways you cannot foresee." Oluchi laughed scornfully and walked away, leaving Okoro alone. As she left, Okoro whispered a curse under his breath, not out of malice, but out of sadness and disappointment. "May you suffer the weight of your own pride and cruelty until the day you seek forgiveness." From that day on, Oluchi's life took a tragic turn. Her wealth began to dwindle, her beauty faded, and her once grand house fell into disrepair. No matter how hard she tried to regain her former glory, she faced nothing but misfortune. Her health deteriorated, and she found herself shunned by the very people who once envied her. Years passed, and Oluchi was now a shadow of her former self. Desperate and broken, she sought the help of a great seer known for her ability to see the unseen and reveal hidden truths. The seer, upon hearing her story, closed her eyes and meditated deeply. After a long silence, she spoke, "Your suffering is the result of the curse placed upon you by the old blind man you once refused to help. The curse can only be lifted if you find him and seek his forgiveness." Oluchi, filled with remorse, set out on a journey to find Okoro. She searched for many days, asking everyone she met if they had seen the old man. Finally, she found him sitting outside his hut, as old and blind as she remembered, but with a calm and peaceful demeanor. With tears in her eyes, Oluchi knelt before him. "I have come to seek your forgiveness for the cruelty I showed you all those years ago. I have suffered greatly and now realize the error of my ways." Okoro, hearing the sincerity in her voice, placed his hand on her head and said, "Forgiveness is a gift that frees both the giver and the receiver. I forgive you, Oluchi, may you find peace in your heart and in your life." As soon as he spoke these words, Oluchi felt a weight lift off her shoulders. Her health began to improve, and slowly, her life regained balance. She never regained her former wealth or beauty, but she found something far more valuable: humility, kindness, and a deep appreciation for the simple things in life. From that day on, Oluchi dedicated herself to helping others, especially those in need, remembering the lesson she learned from the blind old man, Okoro. And so, the curse was lifted, not just from her life, but from her heart as well.